Alright everybody, welcome back to Cigars and Whiskey for our next review. Today's review, we're going to be continuing with another review of the Le Barba sampler pack that I purchased that's created by Caldwell Cigars. And today we're reviewing the Le Barba Ricochet. Now this is a blue wrapper Ricochet. There is a Ricochet that's been out for a while. Since Le Barba started in 2010, they do have one that has an orange band on it, but this is a recreation from 2019, and it is now available in that sampler pack that I picked up at Cigar International. It's roughly $40, and it does feature 5 of the Le Barba cigars. Now this cigar is a Mexican sun-grown, and then the binder is Indonesia, and the filler is Dominican, Nicaraguan, and Pennsylvania. So kind of a different blend on that one. And then this is the 54 by 5.5 size. And now as you can see, it does feature that distinctive Le Barba logo on a blue and gold background. But man, I'm kind of excited. I've had the orange one in the past, and I believe there's a review if you look for it. I can't be 100% sure. I've done so many cigars lately over the last few years, I can't tell you how many I have or haven't done. I usually try to look, and I apologize. But with that, we're going to go ahead, and you can see it is very tight seams, really minimal veins. Again, the Le Barba is made by Caldwell, so it is a small batch cigar. So it's not as predominant. I mean, there's not as many out there, so you can find them, but be advised, sometimes these creations don't last very long, or they run out because they make a real limited amount. With that said, we're going to go ahead and cut it up again to the pre-draw of the Le Barba Ricochet. Alright everybody, welcome back for the pre-draw of the Le Barba Ricochet. I am noticing that with this dark espresso looking wrapper, brown wrapper, the draw is real, it has a really good draw, meaning it's not tight and bound and hard to pull, take a puff on. I am getting a little bit of a baking spice and a little bit of a black pepper profile. I am noticing a little bit of earthiness and richness. But with that said, we're going to go ahead and get into the first third of the Le Barba Ricochet. Alright everybody, into the first third of the Le Barba Blue Ricochet. This cigar, you can see the ash gets real flaky. It's not burning razor sharp. It is becoming more predominant in the first third of the black pepper profile. A little more of the cedar that I'm getting. But man, almost the black pepper after the exhale of the smoke, you get a little bit of even maybe a light red pepper profile in the back of the tongue. But man, so far it's a pretty good cigar. I just recommend something like this. You may want to knock off and be careful when you're trying to drive. If you drive and smoke cigars, you might get ash in the lap. With that said, we're going to keep going through it. I'll be back with the second third right after this. Alright everybody, back for the second third of our review of the Le Barba Ricochet. In that second third of the cigar, we're getting a little more of the black pepper profile, a little more of a sweet raisin profile that wasn't more distinct. There was a sweetness at the beginning I didn't really get my finger pointed on, but now I'm noticing it's more like a sweet raisin. But man, it is a decent cigar. The ash is holding up. It does flake off a little bit, so be careful of that. It is well balanced. It has a little more of a black pepper profile that you will notice, a little more of a cedar profile that comes through on the retrohale. But man, all in all, it is a really good cigar. So with that said, we're going to keep going through it. I'll be back with the final thirds and the final thoughts of the cigar right after this. Alright everybody, welcome back for the final third of a review of the Le Barba Ricochet, and that is the blue band Ricochet. In the final third, the profiles are about the same. It is a really enjoyable cigar. Again, like I said earlier, if you buy the cigar separately by itself, or you don't buy that sampler pack I referred to, it's $11 to $12. It is because it's a soft, a small batch brand, so they do charge a little more. I do think that if you haven't had one, that you could try. If you try it, you might really like it. It's a difference in blends. It does feature multiple locations for that cigar, as I stated. But man, it is pretty good. It is burning now a little bit sharper than it was before. I am getting a little bit of cracking on the wrapper, but it's not anything hindering my cigar experience. And it might be because right now in Arizona, amazing enough, it's 55 degrees, which is starting to get cool for the winter. And that might be sitting there and it's getting hot, and then the cold temperatures outside might cause the cracking. I'm not sure. But man, all in all, I do suggest you try some of those La Barba cigars that are distributed by Caldwell Cigars. And again, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, leave your comments, and as always, have a great day, have a great smoke, and I will see you next time.